Hey, Joy here. Rachel and I would like to welcome you to You're All Right, Get Up, podcast full of laughter, personal stories, encouragement, and often a show about living life. As a disclaimer, our podcast does not offer professional therapy or treat illness. We are a motivational, supporting podcast sharing our life experiences, stories, and laughter.
And don't forget to listen to our Wednesday What to get your midweek boost. And we would love for you to check out our sponsor tab and consider joining us. If you have questions or need any additional information, please check out the sponsors tab on our website or contact us at info@allrightgetup.com. And we'd like to give a shout out to an amazing company and sponsor, Endeavor Promotions out of Birmingham, Alabama. Danny Kirkland has done an amazing job of our promo items, and we encourage you to check out his website, endeavorpromotions.com, or he can also be reached at 205-540-8292.
Yeah, he's an amazing guy and an amazing company. They have done a great job. Highly recommended.
I have a weird wire.
Okay, cool.
And there's going to be a lot of people who might not mind spending some time in the bushland if this occurred.
Oh, boy.
So a lady in Australia, she went missing because she took a wrong turn, survived 5 days on guess what?
What?
Wine and candy. There's
Nice.
people right now, they're like, that's my dream come true.
They're like, what vacation was this? Where can I sign up?
The 48-year-old woman, who will be called Lillian, was rescued by helicopters on May the 5th in the bushland in southeastern state of Victoria.
Wow.
She was driving for a day trip and she hit a dead-end road and realized she'd made a wrong turn. She tried to turn the car around, but the vehicle became stuck in the mud. So she didn't have cell service, so she wasn't able to call for help, and health issues made it difficult for her to try to walk. But it may have helped her survive because she didn't try to exit the car and walk, and she was able to use the car heater to stay warm. So apparently it's still cold there.
Wow.
So it's probably a good thing that she didn't try to.
Yeah.
She was only planning for a 2-hour drive, turned into 5 days.
Wow.
So she only had snacks, some candy, a bottle of wine. It was going to be a gift for somebody. Sorry, I drank your wine.
Whoa.
So it was her only liquid that she had in the car.
Smart, though, to take all that with you, though.
From now on, I'm always going to have the gift of water.
Wow. Man, I'm really, really glad that she had all that stuff and was okay. And
Wow, I'm happy for her and her family.
That's insane. Yeah, I can't imagine being out there like, you know, you have that stuff that's great, but kind of being out there when it's cold and dark. And I mean, what do you, I mean, eventually you're thinking, okay, you have the heat right in the car. So
Right.
I would assume maybe she had radio too. So she's able to listen to the radio.
That's a lot of time to
And
spend with your
so
thoughts.
It is. That's a really, what's the word I'm looking for here? Rural vacation.
Well, she's 48, so she probably was still working.
Oh,
But
yeah.
could you imagine?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm going to take PTO Friday. And then they never heard from you until the next Friday.
Right.
Can you imagine your manager? I'm afraid you're going to have to take unscheduled. You didn't let us know that you were going to become stuck in the mud.
Again, this is where a flare gun would come in handy.
Locate. I'm just going to
There's that
buy.
locate button.
I think I'm just going to buy an air tag and just stick it on myself.
Boo!
You should
Yep.
see if we can take flare gun safety.
Yep. Do they even have classes like that?
Let's start
We
it.
should look that up because it would be so interesting. Okay, it'll take $100 for you to come learn how to shoot a flare gun properly. I would be willing to do that. Carry a flare gun with me.
I'm going to Google it and see.
I know they do that like in certain areas. Of course, you don't want to do that in Snowy Mountain or anything, cause an avalanche, but it would be interesting to know.
No, nothing's immediately coming up, but I'm sure there's probably
When
somewhere.
would a flare gun not come in handy? I mean, in most cases, right?
I think most cases it's going to come in handy.
Yeah.
Be like, hey, look in my glove box. And hand me that flare gun.
Yeah, right. Do you have to have a permit to have one? I mean, I have so many questions.
I think this will be good follow-ups for you. in our next
Yes, to be
session.
continued. I will look this up because I'm very interested.
I'm just trying to figure out how you pronounce this Australian place.
And if anybody has shot a flare gun or if you have one, please let us know. We would love to talk to you about that. I would love to hear more about that. That interests me.
She was lost near Meta,
I want to know where that is.
Australia. Bushland.
The bushland. How do you spell it?
Mitta.
Meta?
Meta. Well,
So a lot
if
comes
you're
up when you put in meta.
if you're going to vacation in Meta,
Here it is.
Australia,
Whoa.
take your wine and your candy.
Yeah. This is kind of...
It's very pretty.
There is a wilderness park close by, a national park close by,
I would like to visit
It is
Australia.
out in the middle of nowhere.
The Meta River looks very pretty in this one shot.
Very interesting. Okay.
I guess next time we go to the
Wow.
park, I'm going to grab my wine.
Yeah. Right.
Going hiking. Just grab your Marlowe,
Right.
stick it in your fanny pack.
So I'm going to go to the store and I'm going to empty out their snack bin. Grab every bit of cheese crackers and
Peanut butter crackers.
popcorn and
Stop it. You're making me hungry now.
wine and water and and maybe a thing of toilet paper just
Oh.
just to be sure.
I wonder if there's crocodiles
Ooh, I hope not.
near Meta.
Yeah, I don't know what kind of animals they have out there. So
There's just so many things in Australia that can kill you. Easily.
yeah, I don't want to go there.
Crocodiles, snakes, spiders.
I don't think I'm that brave.
I'm a big chicken. Anyway,
Great story though. I'm glad she was rescued.
me too. Thank you, air quotes, Lillian.
I have a 2-part story.
2 parts.
This story, yes, is 2 parts. Can you believe it?
Mm-mm.
Yeah, wow. You guys, I'm telling you, I was floored when I heard it. So, anyway.
Heard it from yourself.
Right, yeah. You're going to love it, though. This is great. We may have touched on this before. Have we not? Have we said something about the pickle story before?
I don't recall us.
I feel, okay. All right. If we have not,
I don't think we've aired it or mentioned it.
there is what I like to infer or is sort of funnin or whatever. This is the famous pickle story. Okay. Yes, it does have 2 parts. It's going to be fun. We're just going to kind of go through that particular day and what happened. But the cool part about it is we're going to talk about the pickle story and how Carol and I, decided that we were going to go have fried pickles one night. And the second part, which will be coming up really soon, Carol is going to join us. And she is going to give her insight about this pickle story.
So we get to hear both sides of the tale.
Yeah, we get to hear a little bit
Oh,
about
this is going to be
both sides,
interesting.
so. Yeah.
We get to meet the
think
famous
so.
Carol.
Right.
That's awesome.
Fun stuff, right? So here's the pickle story part 1. All right. Pickle story. Man, this was a particular night that it was somebody's birthday.
Ooh.
Okay. Carol had her birthday and she loves fried pickles, and particularly fried pickles from a place that is a barbecue place locally around town.
Mm-hmm.
And so this was a weeknight. I said, what do you want to do for your birthday?
Mm-hmm.
You know, we have to do something. I mean, we can't just be like, oh, well, we'll just do something this weekend, whatever, come on. I realize it's a weeknight, but let's do something nice. Go someplace, have something that you really want. She said, I want fried pickles and from such and such. And I was like, okay, all right, let's do it.
They are good.
Let's go right now.
Mm-hmm.
So that's what we did. We got ready. And we said, yeah, it won't take us that long to get over there. So let's head on over there. And so as we started to head out the door, we were like, wait, they have 2 locations. So, this other one is a little bit closer. We haven't been there yet, but we've heard some pretty good things about it. And it can't be that different, right?
Right.
So we said, let's go check that one out. Let's do it.
Being adventurous.
She agreed. We were being adventurous.
Mm-hmm.
And said, sure, it's close enough. Let's go check it out. So off we go. We're headed to this other location.
Undisclosed.
Undisclosed. closer to the house than the original location.
How much of a distance did it save you? Do you remember?
We are probably talking, I don't know, it was probably like 10 minutes.
Oh, that's pretty substantial.
It's now that's with thinking of traffic, thinking of people getting off work, because this is probably that time of day too where, you're going to run into a good bit of traffic in that area. So we were just considering how long might it take, because we don't want to get over there and then have to, wait a long time or be late and blah, blah, blah. So anyway, we were really thinking, I think this is going to work best.
High hopes.
Had very, very high hopes. So we headed out, put in the nav and everything. Okay.
Oh.
Navigation. Because you know how it is. I mean, you know where you're going.
You know the general vicinity.
Your vicinity, how you're going to get there. And yet you still feel more confident when you put that address in there, and
I'll
you're
give
like,
you that.
okay, even though I realize it's probably going to take me 25 minutes, this helps me to know that GPS says it'll be 24. It gives me a sense of confidence, because then I know what to expect.
Right. I'll give you that.
I mean, when we were kids, can you imagine back in the day when we did not have GPS, and how many times I know that I went out and drove around and never once used that. I mean, that just wasn't a thing, know? We didn't do that.
Back before internet.
Right. Thanks. Appreciate that.
You're welcome. Were you on a horse? Were you on a horse? Horse and buggy?
I had to go gather food before I left. It's like,
It's going to take us 5 days.
Right. Gather my food and wash it and, go milk the cow and all of that. Right.
Uh-huh.
Had to do my chores first.
Of course.
So that was really important. Anyway, moving on. So, yeah, this was our birthday trip. And so we're heading down the well-known highway here. And all of a sudden, the traffic comes to a stop.
Oh, no.
An immediate stop. And, of course, we're thinking, okay, GPS, what's going on here?
Huh?
You should have yelled at me or done something to tell me.
Give you some kind of warning.
Yeah. But, it did have a little red mark on there, which gave us a little bit of security in knowing that the GPS was working. But ended up that there had just been an accident that occurred.
Oh, no.
And unfortunate for the people that it happened to. However, it looked as if things were okay. It looked like it was more of just a multi-fender bender type thing. And they had the whole road blocked.
Oh, no.
So there
goes the 20 minutes.
There was just the 20 minutes out the window, right? It was completely blocked. So there was no way of getting around this.
Mm-hmm.
So, okay, back to the GPS. So we're thinking, is there a shortcut to get to that location that we're headed to? So we go back to the GPS, see what the alternate route is. And sure enough, there is a small country road cut through that you can go up and take to go around this accident.
Now, the key word here to me is country road.
Yes, definitely. And so we put that in there and we're like, okay, again, this is an adventure. We're taking off. Let's do it. All the while, okay, every time, I want you to keep in mind, every time something is kind of gently popping up, Carol looks at me and she's like...
Now, what do you mean popping up? Like in front of your car or on your app?
No, this is like, for example, like when the accident occurred, she's like, we really don't have to go to this trouble for me. You know what I'm saying? That is
she's
what
already
I'm
given up
about.
hope.
Right. Right.
There's obstacles that you're having to overcome.
So, we got to go down this country road. We really don't have to, let's just go get a cheeseburger or something, and go home.
McDonald's.
But that's just the kind of person, she just really don't want you to have to go to a lot of trouble.
Right.
Right. So anyway, we head down that country road. So we make it around the accident and we're getting closer and closer to our destination. However, it's just like anything else. When you really want to get there, it seems like it's taking extra long.
Of course.
And so she's going, are you sure?
It's been longer than 25 minutes.
It seems like it's taken a little longer than what it should be.
So you made it down the country road?
It's really here. Yeah. So you made it down the country road and we're like back on
the main road.
The main road again.
Okay.
But it's in a rural area, so it's just taking a little bit longer. And again, you're excited to get there. You want to get there. All right. We're still trucking along. Are we there yet? Are we there yet?
Because this location is like, there's nothing but residential area.
Right.
There's nothing business related in this area.
Not very many. Now, there's another, I think, a hamburger place out there.
But nothing near the actual place.
Right, exactly. A couple of gas stations. But then you get to where you pass those and you get this just dry area of just houses. And then out of the middle of nowhere, you come around like a corner and there it is on the side of the road.
It makes you question, did I put in the right place?
Is this really it? Right.
Right.
So again, this was our first time, right, being there. So we finally get there. This is probably at this point 45 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
We left around a little after 5. Okay.
Oh, wow.
And so we pull in the parking lot and there's not that many people there. Okay. Probably,
but it's still early and it's on a weekday.
It's still relatively early. There was 2 or 3 cars there. Okay. So we get out and we go in. And we knew that the seating probably wouldn't be very much and this and that. We kind of expected just smaller. But we did not expect the fact that when you walk in the door, that it's just a place you walk in and you place an order. And they just have outside little tables. They don't have any of the indoor tables.
Oh.
To where you sit inside. So we were thinking, this is different. It's not bad. It was just different. But here's the kicker.
Uh-oh.
We started looking at the menu, and first off, Carol starts combing the menu.
Mm-hmm.
Fried pickles, fried pickles, fried pickles, fried pickles.
Your whole
Where
point.
are the fried pickles there? They don't have fried pickles.
But they might just be on the menu.
They're not on the menu. They don't have them. And so she walked up and she said, "Hey, do you guys have fried pickles? Oh, we're sorry. We don't have those."
No. No.
So we sank at that point. We were just like, oh no, seriously?
Womp, womp, womp.
After all this, really?
That is so disappointing.
Oh, wow. Okay. So she was like, okay, yeah, let's just go home.
She's done.
I'm done. That's it. Wait. No. Now we still got time. Let's think about this, right?
Mm-hmm.
We want to try to get the fried pickles. It's not going to take us that long to get to the other location. Let's just go there. You know?
So you're still trying to make it work.
I'm still hopeful trying to make this work, right? For the birthday girl. Well, she's not very hopeful. She's not very hopeful at all. Matter of fact, she's looking at me like I'm crazy. Like, okay.
She's tired probably.
I've worked all day.
I'm
probably
hungry.
just want to go home.
I'm hungry. I'm tired.
And at this point, I'm like, okay, well, we'll do what you want to do. But I really think we can make it. I really think we can.
So you still have hope.
I'm pushing it. I probably, at this point should have been like, we'll do what you want to do. But no, I'm over there motivating. Oh, yeah, we can do it. No problem. We can make it there in plenty of time before they close. Right?
I like it.
So here we go. Go en route. Pull up that GPS, put it in, and okay, yeah, it's probably going to take us, I don't know, maybe, 45 minutes.
Yeah, I was trying to think of how far it was.
So it was about that far.
That's a pretty good little ways. Pop in some music.
Exactly. As we put that in, we come to a place where it says we need to turn off. And this turn off is not a place you would think that you would need to go.
That sounds spooky.
Because it's like a main drag, and then all of a sudden, oh, yeah, turn right here. Well, you know me. Okay. Okay. Yeah.
Sure.
I'll turn right here.
Sure. I'll turn down the spooky road.
So immediately Carol's like, what did it say? Where are we going?
Is it a paved road?
So it is a paved road.
Okay, good.
Here's the thing: as we turn and we start to go up the little ridge there's a railroad track, and it's a 1-lane road.
Oh.
And so we meet this car coming. As the car's coming, to us, we have to both kind of pull over a little bit
Ooh.
so to let the other person kind of edge and
Right.
come over. We're like, oh, wow, okay. So that's interesting.
That's
It's
the
this
road.
tiny little road yeah. And so we go over the ridge of that road and then off on a little bit of gravel.
Mm-hmm.
And then there's another turn lane up ahead of us, and you take a left. Well, that turn actually just did like a cut through so that you would miss the red light. So it was like you were navigating through a neighborhood
Oh, my goodness.
to go basically probably like 2 city blocks up from the red light.
Oh.
Is basically where it came out,
Okay.
So
I think I kind of know where it is now.
here I am being, oh yeah, I'll take that road. Sure. Why not? When in fact, I mean, it'd be like, go to the red light, take a right. It just saved you.
Who wants
like
to do that,
2
though?
city blocks.
That's
you
too
know?
easy.
Yeah, it's too easy. Hey, you want to live an adventure.
That's right. Preferably not on an empty stomach, but that's okay.
Luckily, there was no train. I might add that.
Okay. So that's
So-
positive.
So there was gutters on each side of the road. So it was one of those things. She's like, oh yeah, no, don't come over this way any further. It's like, there's only like 6 inches over here. Don't move over here any further,
Oh, wow.
So yeah, it was a very skinny road.
Skinny road.
So
I like the obese roads personally.
right, exactly. Plenty of room.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so we had about, I don't know, probably, I would say about 8 miles or so, 8-10 miles to go before we even got fairly close.
Okay.
And it was starting to get dark.
Because you've been on the road for 4 hours.
Everything happens when it starts to get dark, right? All the fun stuff starts to happen. So now we start to see signs on the side of the road as it's starting to get dark
Mm-hmm.
that says, road closed.
No. No.
So yes. So we're going down the road.
Mm-hmm.
It's getting dark. Not that many cars really kind of out here and there. Road closed. Local traffic only.
No, you're not still on the single road.
We have turned on the main road.
Okay, I
right,
missed that.
from that traffic light that I had said.
But the main road is starting to close.
Well, there's a road, yes, on that main road, there's a road ahead that has been closed. We had not yet figured out what that was. Okay, but we were about to. So we come to find out, all right, as we're using the GPS again, and we're watching these road signs, that apparently there is a bridge out that they're
Oh.
working on. And that is what the road signs were for.
Mm.
They had the bridge basically just blocked off, and they had a detour. So you had to take the detour to go around all of the bridge work, to go basically just make a huge donut to go around what they were doing.
That sounds like a
to get back
congestion.
on to get back on the main road. So when it gets basically close to the bridge, turn left here.
Okay.
Okay. But what is it? It's a very small, very, very rural road. So it's getting dark. Okay. Remember that. And all of a sudden she's like, where are we? What are we doing? Because this is a tiny rural road. And what happens next? The road curves and curves and curves. And it just gets like smaller and curves and smaller and curves.
So you're on another skinny road.
Yes. And oh my gosh, it was just crazy. And this was like the detour it was given. So at this point, yes, we're on the pickle adventure of our lives. Okay.
This
But
is a long trip so far.
I am beginning to question my own decision making at this point.
So you're no longer as optimistic, but you're still
Right.
optimistic to some degree.
I'm still trying to push through, but it's becoming a little
You're
dismal.
convincing yourself as well as her. It's
Right.
fine. We'll be fine.
It's okay. Yeah.
Pickles at
Well-
the end of this road.
Well, right. We'll survive. I think I saw some ranch not too
Yes.
far back. We'll be all right. Creamy ranch at that.
Ooh,
So,
yum.
right? Oh, man. So at this point, yeah, I'm questioning a little bit. I'm having a little bit of a hard time because it's windy out. It's been raining a little bit.
Of course.
Here and there. I'm just thinking at any point that the road's just going to end and it's just going to be like, sorry, we ran out, So finally, we get to the end of that road and GPS tells us to turn on another main road that's fairly busy.
Okay.
So we turn and we're like, any day now, we know that we're going to be there. We have to be there.
You're so close.
We're so close. The GPS is telling us that we are. So Carol, she's telling me at this point that she says that she swears that I had plans to just leave her somewhere in the middle of nowhere. That it was all all a trick. That yeah, that's what I'm hearing at this point. So
they'll never find you out here.
Yeah, exactly.
I like it.
Good luck. I mean,
Here's a road map. Good luck.
Right.
It's not even on the map.
Right. I took this atlas out of the glove box for you.
There's a map from 1998. Good luck.
Right. Exactly. You got a flashlight on your phone, right?
Yeah. Hope you got a lot of charge.
Right. Yeah. So we're turning down that main road and we're just about to get there. Remember, you are stronger than you think. Don't give up. If you feel overwhelmed and you can't do it on your own, reach out to a caring friend, a pastor, or counselor. And if you feel like you've reached rock bottom, the National Suicide and Crisis Lifeline has caring people available 24/7, and they can be reached by dialing or texting 988.
Stay true to yourself, embrace the power of kindness, and know you matter. Till next time, friends.